I want to applaud the Assemblyman. Tonight is his night. He deserved it. He won.
We have done it. I will be your Democratic nominee for the mayor of New York City.
A stunning upset in the Democratic primary for New York City mayor as Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani declared victory over former Governor Andrew Cuomo. Tuesday's vote marked a sharp left turn for the Big Apple, with the self-described Democratic socialist running on an affordability agenda that includes a rent freeze, free bus rides, and city-run grocery stores, all paid for with higher taxes on business top earners. We're back with Dan Henninger, Kim Strassel, and Alicia Finley. So, Kim, how do you explain the Mamdani victory? Is the party really moving left towards his socialist ideas?
Well,
Andrew Cuomo was governor. He resigned, but nonetheless, he was governor for a long time, and he put in place policies that in many ways created the affordability crisis that Mamdani ran against. Tell us about that, Alicia.
Well, there are a lot of these policies. You can go back to when he campaigned for governor in 2010. He campaigned on letting the millionaires' tax expire, which he never did. He repeatedly extended it. And by the way, millionaires are small business owners. He also, when he made a lurch to the left in his third term as governor, he signed a bill that expanded rent control in the city, made it virtually impossible for landlords to deregulate their buildings and units. And what ended up happening as a result is that landlords took tens of thousands of units off the market, resulted in a really constrained supply. Now, this has pushed up apartment prices, surprise, surprise. Now, then you have his lockdowns, which resulted in a lot of businesses closing.
It was during COVID.
During COVID, they extended COVID eviction moratorium, including for small businesses. And the result, again, was, well, landlords and businesses have to compensate. And what do? Raise prices. So really what we've been dealing with, an affordability crisis, is really the result of a lot of Andrew Cuomo's progressive policies.
And Mamdani's going to give them those policies and more so, Dan, in elections. Let's ask Wall Street Journal columnist and Fox News contributor Karl Rove. He served as a senior advisor to President George W. Bush. So welcome, Karl. What does the Mamdani victory in New York City tell you about the debate that's been taking place post-Trump in the Democratic Party?
Well, at least in New York, what it means is that a self-described socialist with a laundry list of free things is able to win the Democratic nomination. I'm not certain how his platform is going to sell elsewhere, though. We're going to have a rent freeze. We know what happens when you put rent freezes in. Your supply of housing declines. Free buses, free child care, city-run grocery stores. I loved his explanation of it. They'll be cheaper because they won't have to pay rent or taxes. Well, where are they going to get the places? Are they going to be free? Is somebody going to just say, come and put a grocery store here and we're going to let you have it free with no we're not going to pay the electricity bill and not have to pay taxes? Homeless outreach at MTA centers, stations. Cancel police overtime and protest response units. $70 billion for 200,000 units of free housing that are going to somehow show up. And then we're going to globalize the intifada. This guy is a guy who openly praises an armed uprising in which 1,200 Israeli Jews were killed, were slaughtered. And that may work in New York City, but I don't think it's going to work across America.
Well, but